Hello, how to solve this exponential problem? T to the power of t to the power of 4 equals 64. This is an interesting one. Now, if you observe, we have 4 at this exponent. So, what do? You can decide to raise each part of this equation to the power of 4 because we have 4 here already. I have t to the power of t to the power of 4, and this is raised to the power of 4 again, and this equals 64 to the power of 4. Now, the next step will be to treat this t power 4 as a unit. In this case, we are going to use n. While the 4 here, we treat it as a unit again, we are going to use n. So, if you have t raised to the power of n raised to the power of m, this equals t raised to the power of n raised to the power of n. So, I can decide to apply this identity here, meaning the 4 is now inside while the n is outside. So what we are going to have here will be t to the power of this 4 here. Then this is raised to the power of t power 4. And this equals 64 to the power of 4. The most amazing thing in this particular technique is we have been able to have the base to be the same as the exponent. So I have a to the power of a. And this equals, in this other part of the equation, the base is different from the exponent. So if I can make the base here to be the same as the exponent, then I'm going to have b to the power of b. And if I can achieve this, I can then say a equals b. So for us to ensure that this base is the same as this exponent, we are going to replace this 64 with 8 to the power of 2. So I'm going to have t to the power of 4 raised to the power of t to the power of 4. And this equals 64 is 8 to the power of 2. And this is raised to the power of 4. Now this will lead us to this other identity. If you have a to the power of n raised to the power of n, this equals a power n times n. So we are going to multiply this exponent. I will have t to the power of 4 raised to the power of t to the power of 4. And this equals a power 2 times 4, that is 8. Now, let's get back to that identity. If you have a to the power of a, and this equals b to the power of b, this means that a equals b. So going by that identity, I can equate this. I can easily say that t to the power of 4 equals 8. And at this point, I can solve for t by eliminating this 4. How do we eliminate the 4? By multiplying this exponent by 1 over 4. Have t power 4 raised to the power of 1 over 4 equals 8 power of 1 over 4. The same thing I do here, I need to do it here again. Then remember, if you have a power m raised to the power of m equals a power n times n. So if you multiply this out, you have t power 4 times 1. This is 4 over 4. And this equals a power 1 over 4. And 4 divided by 4 is 1. I have t equals a power 1 over 4. This is my answer. But I can simplify this further. Remember, 8 is 2 to the power of 3. I can have 2 to the power of 3 as 8. This is raised to the power of 1 over 4. I multiply this out again. I have 2 power 3 over 4. Now, don't forget the fact that if you have a power n divided by m, this equals the m root of a power m. So this will simply be the fourth root of 2 power 3. This will give you the fourth root of 2 to the power of 3 is 8. This is also correct. So ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten our answer in different forms. So we are going to check. My t remains 2 to the power of 3 over 4, or the fourth root of 8. Now this is what we are going to use to check. I have t to the power of t to the power of 4 equals 64. This is my t. I need to insert it right here. So I'm going to have 2 power 3 over 4 raised to the power of 2 power 3 over 4 raised to the power of 4 equals 64. And if you have a power n raised to the power of n equals a power n times n, I multiply this out, I will simply have 2 power 3 divided by 4 raised to the power of 2 power 4 times 3, 12 divided by 4, and this equals 64. And 12 divided by 4 is 3. I have 2 power 3 divided by 4 raised to the power of 2 power 3, and this equals 64. Remember, 2 power 3 is 8. So what I'm going to have is 2 power 3 divided by 4 raised to the power of 8, and this equals 64. So we multiply this out again. 8 times 3, that is 24. Of 2 power 24 divided by 4 equals 64. And 24 divided by 4 is 6. Of 2 power 6 equals 64. 2 power 6 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 equals 64. This is 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. And this equals 64. Both sides are not the same, and this shows our answer is correct. So guys, how you can solve an exponential problem of this nature is, the first step is to ensure you raise each part of this equation to the exponent you are going to have here. In this case, we are having 4, so you raise it to the power of 4, raise it to the power of 4. Then we apply this identity, treating this as a unit. So we take it outside, and that will make us to have the same term both at the exponent and at the base. Then we need to also manipulate this to be the same both at the exponent and at the base. So that leads us to replacing 64 with a power 2. And doing that, we can then multiply this exponent. We then have t power 4 equals 8 because they are both the same, the base and the exponent. So we equated them, and we have t power 4 equals 8. From here, we eliminated this 4 by multiplying the exponent by 1 over 4 and doing the same thing here again. So we have t left here equals a power 1 over 4. This was correct. We decided to transform it to a simpler form by replacing 8 with 2 power 3, and that gave us this. We also transformed it again using this identity, and that gave us this. And we went ahead to test by inserting that particular value back into the original equation. We made use of 2 power 3 over 4, and this was what we got. So we multiplied the exponent using this identity, and that gave us 12 over 4. We multiplied the exponent again. 2 over 4 is 3, so 2 power 3 is 8. And multiply the exponent, we have 24 over 4, and that gives us 6. So 2 power 6 is obviously 64. That was the summary of what we did. So guys, that is it. Thank you and goodbye.